Hello again, how's it going guys? It's raining outside again, so we're going to do another video from inside. We touched microgreens last week in a video and got lots of good response from it, lots of good questions in the comment section. I got a couple of questions emailed to me and I was discussing them on other people's channels too. And so in this video, trying to answer some of those questions and let you know what people have been saying. I was chatting with Monty yesterday on one of his lives. Now, yeah, Monty and his lives. It seems every time you turn on YouTube, you get a notification saying Monty is live from the shed or the bathroom or the front. Doesn't matter. Chatting with Monty, and he was saying that he wanted to grow some microgreens, but he was finding it difficult to source seeds in bulk in the UK. So if you're in the UK and you know where to get a good deal from on bulk seeds, let Monty know, or let everybody know. I mean, networking is always the best way if you want to share a deal. And that's the next question. It's like, what kind of deal am I getting and am I happy with it? I don't know. What should we be paying for these microgreen seeds? All I can do is share with you my deal. If you share your deal, in the end, everybody gets the best deal, right? Let's have a look. As gardeners, most of us buy our seeds in packets like this. Now, where we are, this packet's going to cost you about $2. Now, we can also buy some higher end seeds. These have an extremely high germination rate, and these go for about $3 to $3.50 a packet. Now, even though these are very good quality seeds, they're no good for microgreens, because to fill even a tablespoon, it'll probably take about 30 packets, and at $3 a packet, that's going to cost you well over $90 for a small tray of microgreens. Totally unacceptable. Next up, we have some seeds that are specifically packaged for sale as microgreen and sprouting seeds, and this one, which is a blend, costs $15 for 50 grams. The alfalfa sprout seeds were $10, as was the gourmet blend. We're going to get lots of trays of microgreens out of these. However, I still think these are a little bit on the expensive side. It always pays to talk to people and share your deals, and my good friend Ryan put me onto this company, and this company make the growing of microgreens and sprouts very affordable. Do you remember this blend? This blend was $15 for 50 grams, and the ones on the left are a very similar blend, and there's 275 grams in this pack. So if we use the other company's pricing, that would make the one on the right cost about $82.50. Well, guess what? It costs $5.50. That is very affordable. And finally, the cheapest way of them all. These are dried whole green peas from the supermarket. These were $3.98 for just under 2 kilograms. And not only am I assured that these will grow into microgreens, I'm fully confident that they will. Now, I also picked up for $2.50 for just under a kilo, a bag of green lentils and a bag of chickpeas, just under a kilogram again, and they were $2.78. Now, from the bulk section, I also picked up some mung beans, which supposedly makes good microgreens. I should get a couple of trays here. These cost about 50 cents, so 25 cents a tray of microgreens. That's a bargain at twice the price. Now, I will update you later on the ones grown from the supermarket, because as yet I've not tried them out, so I couldn't guarantee whether or not they're going to work. So there you go. They're the kind of deals I'm getting out here on the west coast of Canada. Let us know how much you're paying for your seeds. Now, the next thing was the amount of microgreens that we grew. Basically, when Ryan came out, he bought a whole bunch of seeds with him, and we did 3 of these 10-20 trays. Now, for a couple of people like me and Mrs. Coleman, It's just way too much microgreens. They were coming out the yin yang. When I harvested them, we cut 3 trays worth, filled bags upon bags of them, probably gave about a tray's worth away to the daughter, and we've been eating them all week and we've still got a fridge full of them. There's a lot of microgreens in that tray, probably too much. So we decided that we're going to downscale it a little bit, and we're going with these are like Chinese takeaway trays, and I think that's a good size to grow. And we're doing them exactly the same way. We're just stacking them with the weight on top, and after a few days, when we want to start greening them up, what we'll do is probably take, because they've got holes in the bottom like that, and we'll just put that on the lid and put them under the light. However, it brings us to our next question, and that's about the stacking and why there is a weight on top. Okay, so why do we stack them and add a weight on top? These are some that I got going yesterday, and as you can see, we do not cover the seed with soil. So by stacking them, first thing we're going to do is we're going to ensure that there is good contact with the soil from the seed. Now, adding the weight, what this does is it helps to activate something that's called the gravitropical response in seeds, and basically it's going to ensure that it sends its roots right down into the soil the best it can. And because we're stacking them and growing them in the dark under a little bit of weight, when the shoots come, it's going to be pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to find the light. That's going to make for some strong shoots. Now after a few days, when we do reveal them to the light, they're going to be very yellow, but that's okay. Within hours they'll soon green up. I was chatting this week with YouTube's darling, everybody's favorite subscriber, ACS, and she was asking me, you see what I did there? She was asking me about the blends, and a very good question. On the blends, where you've got lots of different things growing together, do they all grow at the same rate? Let's have a look. Wouldn't it be nice if they all did grow at the same rate? Now, I did get a couple of blends going yesterday. I have a broccoli blend and a 2-wheat blend. In the broccoli blend, there is broccoli, broccoli rabe, radish, mustard, and arugula. And in the 2-wheat blend, there is arugula, kale, pak choi, radish, fenugreek, and mizuna. There is no way that these are all going to grow at the same rate, and in fact after just one day I can see that they're even sprouting at different rates. So my suggestion is that if you like a certain microgreen at a certain stage, then grow that microgreen individually. Okay, I hope that's answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions, please ask somebody else. Right now I think it's time for a beer. Later on in the week, I'm going to be getting these shop bought vegetables going, and I will be doing a video on it. But until then, cheers.